Hey guys, welcome to Global Eye, where we discuss geopolitics, geoeconomics, and other important topics from around the world. Today we'll be talking about the martial law attempt in South Korea and the related developments. Timeline of events leading to the declaration of martial law in South Korea. December 3rd, 2024, martial law announced. At 10:29 p.m., President Yoon Suk-yeol made a shocking announcement on national television, declaring martial law. He accused the opposition-controlled National Assembly of being a den of criminals and obstructing government operations. Yoon described his political opponents as anti-state forces, blaming them for the country's decline, but provided no evidence to support these claims. He vowed to eradicate these forces, positioning himself as a defender of the state. Shortly after Yoon's televised address, the military's martial law command issued a sweeping decree granting the government extensive powers, including suspending political gatherings, controlling the media, and enabling warrantless arrests of individuals deemed to violate the decree. The military surrounded the National Assembly, preventing lawmakers from convening to challenge the declaration. In response, opposition parties, particularly the Democratic Party, immediately called for an emergency meeting to counter Yoon's actions. Democratic Party leader Lee Jae-myung, live streaming his journey to parliament, urged citizens to rally and prevent the suspension of democracy. December 4th, 2024, National Assembly pushback. As the situation escalated, National Assembly Speaker Woo Won-shik addressed the nation via his YouTube channel, announcing that the National Assembly would respond to the martial law decree in a constitutional manner. Speaker Woo, along with several lawmakers, rushed to the National Assembly to convene. Despite military forces attempting to block access, Woo and others managed to enter the Parliament building and opened a session at 12:47 a.m. to vote on whether to rescind martial law. By 1 a.m., a majority of lawmakers, including 18 members from Yoon's own People Power Party, voted to lift the martial law. Shortly after, military and police forces began retreating from the parliamentary grounds. At 4:30 a.m., martial law was officially lifted following a cabinet meeting. However, opposition parties quickly filed an impeachment motion against Yoon, citing his actions as a violation of the Constitution. The Democratic Party labeled his decree a grave act of rebellion. December 7th, 2024, impeachment motion fails. The National Assembly held an impeachment vote, but it failed to secure the two-thirds majority needed to suspend Yoon's powers. This outcome was due to a boycott by many lawmakers from Yoon's People Power Party. In response, Yoon issued an apology, acknowledging the controversy, but asserting that he would not shirk responsibility for his actions. He also emphasized that he would leave it to his party to resolve the political crisis. Despite Yoon's apology, the Democratic Party quickly moved to file a new impeachment motion. Detention of top officials. Late on Tuesday, police arrested South Korea's former defense minister Kim Yong-hyun, who had resigned on Thursday after a warrant was issued for his alleged role in aiding Yoon's martial law attempt. He later attempted suicide shortly after midnight in a detention center bathroom. His attempt was thwarted by a control room staff member, according to a report from the Korea Correctional Service. He is now under close monitoring and reported to be in stable condition. On Wednesday, South Korea's two senior-most law enforcement officers, National Police Commissioner Cho Ji-ho and Seoul Metropolitan Police Chief Kim Bong-sik, were arrested on insurrection charges. In addition, 6 generals have been suspended for their involvement, including the chiefs of the Defense Intelligence, Capital Defense, and Special Warfare Commands. On Thursday, the Defense Ministry also suspended Army Chief of Staff General Park An-soo, who served as the Chief Martial Law Commander during the brief martial law period. The suspensions have created a leadership vacuum in the top commands of major warfare units, including the Capital Defense Command, the Army Special Warfare Command, and the Counterintelligence Command. On Monday, the Justice Ministry banned Yoon from traveling overseas at the request of police, prosecutors, and an anti-corruption agency. As the investigation intensified, President Yoon's office was raided on Wednesday as authorities sought evidence related to his attempted imposition of martial law and the accompanying suspension of civil liberties. New allegations. South Korean legislators have alleged that former Defense Minister Kim Jong-hyun ordered a swarm of drones to North Korea's capital in an effort to provoke an attack that could justify President Yoon Suk-yeol's declaration of martial law. If true, this sensational allegation, brought forward by Park Beom-kye of the opposition Democratic Party, suggests a more dangerous layer of complicity. The Defense Counterintelligence Command, where former Commander Yeo In-hyung, a junior to Kim at the same high school, was posted, appears to have planned the drone deployment, said Park in remarks to Parliament on Monday. Citing a credible military source, Park later told reporters that the drone operation appears to have been part of a larger plan tied to preparations for the martial law decree. South Korean president impeached over martial law turmoil. The National Assembly voted to impeach Yoon, with 204 lawmakers in the 300-member House supporting the motion and 85 opposing it. 8 votes were declared invalid, and 3 lawmakers abstained. The Constitutional Court must now decide whether to reinstate Yoon or formally remove him, a process that could take up to 180 days. Under South Korea's constitution, Yoon's impeachment allows Prime Minister Han Duck-soo to serve as interim leader. At a press conference, Park Chan-dae, opposition leader of the Democratic Party, declared, "This is a victory for the South Korean people and for democracy." Opposition leader Lee Jae-myung, who narrowly lost to Yoon in 2022, is favored to win an election to replace him. However, Lee also faces legal jeopardy with a conviction on appeal and other rulings pending that could disqualify him from office. Shortly after the impeachment, Yoon stated, "Although I am stopping for now, the journey I have walked with the people over the past 2.5 years toward the future must never come to a halt. I will never give up." Conclusion. To summarize, with Saturday's impeachment vote passing, concerns over a leadership vacuum in South Korea's policymaking may ease. However, this doesn't mark the end of political uncertainty. The key question now is whether acting President and Prime Minister Han Duck-soo can effectively navigate the deeply divided political landscape while addressing ongoing threats and awaiting the Constitutional Court's ruling. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment if you found this video useful. See you again soon. Peace out.